Good morning to everyone. Um, me, Mr. N. Arul, assistant professor in AML department, work in St. Peter's Engineering College. Today I will be take that NLP subject. So in NLP, that abbreviation is natural language processing. Why you go for NLP means in NLP, that will be text convert into vectorization. In human languages, in human you will be given my mother tongue will be Tamil means I will be given Tamil language, or otherwise Telugu person will give Telugu language like this. But machine understands only zeros and ones. So the text or languages or anything you should be given the text converted into vectorization, then only you should be go for that NLP. Next, in the modules, what are the modules in that NLP? Morphological, level, syntactic, level, semantic, level, predicate, and last one is the discourse. So these are all the modules you should be used in this NLP modules. So in this first one, that morphological, it is based on the word level analysis. It is based on the word level analysis. Remaining these four are sentence based analysis. These four, that is syntactic, semantic, and predicate and discourse. These are all four you should be based on the sentence level analysis. Sentence level analysis. Sentence level analysis. So first, that morphological, it is based on the word level analysis. Next four, the syntactic, semantic, and pragmatic and discourse. These are all four will be based on the sentence level analysis. Okay. So first, why you go for NLP? The NLP, the abbreviation is natural language processing. So the text converted into vectorization. That's only you should be go for. The machine understands only zeros and ones. That only you should be go for that NLP. And there will be so many methods you should be used for that one. So what are the methods you should be used for that methods? First one, BOW. Second one, TF, IDF. So that abbreviation for BOW, that is bag of words. Bag of words. TF, IDF, term frequency, inverse document frequency, inverse document frequency. These two methods mainly for you should be given any text. It will be sentence or text. Any sentence or text you should be given. It should be converted into vectorization. That is the main thing for that. You go for that. These are all the methods. So these are all the methods. Why you go for these two methods means that will be text or sentence convert into vectorization. Converted into vectorization. That's you should be go for the two methods. One is bag of words, that is BOW, that is the bag of words, and TF-IDF, term frequency, inverse document frequency. That you should be why you go for these two methods. The text or sentence converted into vectorization. What will do first? The step, there will be some steps you should be followed for the bag of words. What are the steps you should be followed for the bag of words? Step 1. First step 1, what you will do now? Suppose you will be given any one sentence. Sentence 1. Sentence 1. He is a good boy. He is a good boy. Sentence 2. She is a good girl. Like this, you should be given a sentence. So here, you should be remove that unwanted words. You should be remove the unwanted words. So you should be remove here. So the stop remove words, you should be remove that one. So he should be remove, is you should be remove, a you should be remove, and sentence 2, she is remove, is remove, a remove. Like this, you should be remove the unwanted words. And sentence 1, which one is that? Sentence 1. So in the sentence 1, what we will take now? We will take good. Sentence 2. So here sentence 1, good boy is there. And sentence 2, good girl is there. So you find out that first you find out that first you should be remove the stop remove unwanted words, you should be remove, and you should be take that sentence 1 good boy and sentence 2 you take as good girl. So next you find out the frequency for that one, and histogram you should also find out. So how many times the good will be there? So good how many times will be there? So good in sentence 1 is 1 and sentence 2 good is there. So 2 times the good will be there. So that the frequency of the good is 2. And boy how many times is there? So in sentence 1 boy is there, sentence 2 boy not there. So only 1. So you should be put it as 1. And next girl how many times will be there? There will be sentence 1 is not there, in sentence 2 is there. So 1. So like this you should be find out for that frequency. So first you remove the stop remove words, and next you should be find out for that what frequency you should be found out, and using the formula. So you using that formula for that, using the formula for the bag of words, and finally it will be converted into vectorization. So main thing why you go for NLP, that what are the NLP, that is the natural language processing, that I will be told. And next what are the levels of the NLP, that are the levels. So there will be morphological level, syntactic level, semantic level, pragmatic and discourse. So first morphological only it is based on the word analysis, remaining all it should be based on the sentence based analysis. So what are the method you should be used? That is the bag of words and TF-IDF. Bag of words is nothing but that is that you should be sentence or text converted into vectorization. What are the steps you should be followed for that one? So first step, you should be follow that the stop remove words. So sentence 1, sentence 2, sentence 3, like this you will given, you remove the stop remove words, he, is, a, like this unwanted words you should be removed. That is the stop remove words you should be removed, and you should be get that frequency, how many times good will be there, how many times that boy will be there, how many times the girl will be there, like this you should be take and find out the frequency and apply the formula. You finally it will be that sentence converted into vectorization. These are all the methods. And next you go for the NLP modules. In the modules there will be corpus. First corpus, second tokenization, third normalization, So in the normalization there will be two categories. One is stemming and lemmatization. And next, so in the corpus means that what are the models that corpus means collection of the text document, that you call it as corpus. Collection of the text document, that you call it as what? Corpus. So example, that newspaper, that is the collection of the text document, that is a newspaper, that is that corpus. And tokenization means you given a natural language processing, like this you should be write in a bag of words, like this you given so all that will be given any paragraph, any sentence like this, that if natural language NLP, natural language processing, like this I will be given one you will given one each word, that you will call it as token. Natural, one token. Language, one token. The sentence converted into tokens, each one word you call it as tokens. Processing, one token. That is the concept you should be explained for that tokenization. Next you go for that normalization. In the normalization there will be the two categories, that is stemming and lemmatization. So in the stemming it will give the not give the proper meaning of the word. So you should not give the proper meaning of the word. Proper meaning of the word. Not give the proper meaning of the word. Suppose nines NINEZ NIN, like this will come. Like this you should not give the proper meaning of the word. That is that stemming. Lemmatization, it gives the proper meaning of the word. It gives the proper meaning of the word. It gives the proper meaning of the word. So it will give the proper meaning of the word. That is the difference. So next is that NLP modules. In the NLP modules, corpus, tokenization, normalization, like this. In the normalization there will be two categories. One is stemming and another one is lemmatization. In the corpus, it is a collection of the text document. That example that I will be given as newspaper. Tokenization, so some of the sentence or text you should be given each one word you call it as tokens. Natural language processing, natural, one token. Language, one token. Processing, one token. Like this you should be given for that what? Tokenization. Next normalization, there will be stemming and lemmatization. So it not give the proper meaning of the word, that is the stemming. In lemmatization it give the proper meaning of the word, that is the lemmatization. Next is sentiment analysis. So NLP means what is the abbreviation for the NLP? Natural language processing. That NLP convert the text or sentence converted into vectorization. What are the two methods you should be used? Bag of words, TF, IDF, word to vector. So many methods you should be used for that one. So main thing, the sentence converted into vectorization. So what are the steps you should be followed for that one? So stop removal words you should be using, and find out the histogram frequency you should be find out, and next you find out the formula also you should be using, and finally it will be converted into vectorization. Next, what are the modules? What are the steps followed in the NLP? That 5 levels of the NLP, that will be that morphological, syntactic, semantic, pragmatic, and discourse. That will be so. So first one, morphological only, it is based on the well level analysis. Remaining all are sentence based analysis. And next, what are the modules? I will be saw that there are corpus, tokenization, and next you should be use that one. Normalization. In the normalization there will be 2 categories. One is stemming and lemmatization. So stemming is that what it not give the proper meaning of the word, but the lemmatization give the proper meaning of the word. Next topic, you go for the sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis, that is the customer review. Customer review or customer review or customer feedback. Customer review or customer feedback. So in that sentiment analysis, you should be write your own program for that sentiment analysis, that you should be compute that comment the review for whether the data is positive or negative or neutral. Like this you will be asked whether the text is positive, negative, or it is neutral. Like this you should be find out for the for the 3 things. One is what? Positive review or negative review or neutral. Suppose I give an example for that one. I go for one movie. I saw that movie, and outside I will come. On the time I will give that a movie is good. So I will be giving as the movie is good. So here the text is good is there. So whether that a movie is, I will be saw that movie, I will be telling that the movie is good. Like this I will say na, that is positive review. That is positive review. Okay, ba? Suppose another one person will come, that a movie is worst. Like this say. So the movie is worst, like this is say na, that is negative review. Okay, ba? And another one person, another one audience will come and say that the movie is, one person will say good, another person say bad, like this. So it will goes for the neutral. So these are all that sentiment analysis. The sentiment analysis is nothing but that is the customer review or customer feedback. If I give an example that you will take any, I will go for one hotel like this also, the product is good, or another hotel that food is good, like this also you say. Anyone take I will be take that customer review or customer feedback. That is the sentiment analysis. So I take that example I will be taking as that movie. The movie is good na, that is the positive review. That the movie is worst, like this I say na, that is negative review. The movie is good or bad, that is the neutral. Like this I will be say for that one. And next, these are all that concept for that sentiment analysis. Tokenization, I already told that you each one word you call it as token. And the third, you should be normalization, that is the stemming and lemmatization, that is that third program for you. That concept you should be explained for the stemming and lemmatization. And fourth program, bag of words. That bag of words is nothing but that sentence or text converted into vectorization. That concept you should be explained for the what? For that one. And next you go for that roadmap of NLP. Roadmap of NLP. In the roadmap of NLP, first that level 1. Level 1, the text pre-processing level 1. In level 1, you take it as tokenization. Second, you take it as lemmatization. Next, you take it as stop word removal. So this one is the level 1 for the text pre-processing one. And level 2, what do you take for the level 2 means bag of words, TF, IDF. This you should be take for that in the text 2 level, that is the level 2. In level 3 you should be take for the level 3 word to vector, word to vector. These come under that for that level 3. And next you go for the level 4 machine language. That is machine language use cases. And level 5 understanding the ANN, understanding the ANN, artificial neural network, that is ANN. And next you go for that neural network level 6, neural network and LSTM, long short term memory. That LSTM is that long short term memory, that you go for that one. And next you go for that level 7 RNN, LSTM, RNN, that one level 7. And next you go for that level 8 transformer, and level 9 that is PERT. So this is the roadmap of that NLP. First level, that will be go for that tokenization, lemmatization, stemming and normalization. That will be 2 categories. I already told no. That is the 2 categories. One is stemming and lemmatization, stop, remove words. In level 2, that is bag of words and TF, IDF, that you should be in level 2. In level 3, that is the word to vector. And level 4 machine languages use case, that is the use case. Level 5 understanding that AI in an artificial neural network, this is the artificial neural network. Level 6 neural network and LSTM. Level 7 LSTM, RNN. And level 8 transformer. Last one is the level 9 is the PERT. So this is the roadmap of that NLP. So today you should be saw that NLP means what are the steps, what are the levels of the NLP. There will be 5 levels: morphological, syntactic, semantic, pragmatic and discourse. So first one, it is based on that morphological only, it is based on the word level analysis. Remaining all levels, it is based on the sentence based analysis. And what are the modules in the NLP? That is that tokenization, that corpus, and next that normalization. There will be 2 categories. One is stemming and lemma. Stop, remove words. Stop, remove words is nothing but remove the unwanted words. He, is, ye, the, in, like this you should be remove. That you should be. And next you should be saw that roadmap of the NLP. In the roadmap of the NLP, there will be level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9. Like this you should be one by one you should be used for that, for the roadmap of the NLP. And next you go for that semantic interpretation. Next you go for the semantic interpretation. Semantic interpretation. Semantic interpretation. Semantic interpretation is a process of assigning the meaning of the text and sentence or parsing. These are all. So already I told that it is based on the sentence based analysis. It is based on the sentence. So it is a process of assigning a meaning of a piece of language set such as word, text, sentence and parsing. That all you should be call it as semantic interpretation. So there will be some requirements for the semantic. What are the requirements for the semantic interpretations? What are the requirements? There will be 5 requirements for the semantic interpretation. So first one is the structural ambiguity. So first one is the structural ambiguity. Structural ambiguity. Second one, word sense. Word sense. Third one, event and entity. Event and entity. Event and entity resolution. Event and entity resolution. Fourth one, predicate argument structure. Predicate argument structure. And last one is the meaning representation. Meaning representation. So first one, that today the topic is semantic. That next topic is the semantic interpretation. It is a process of the meaning of that what piece of languages is a word or sentence or text or parsing. So it is mainly based on that sentence based analysis. So there will be some requirements for achieving the sentence for that semantic interpretation. These are the requirements: structural ambiguity, word sense, event and entity resolution, predicate argument structure, and meaning representation. Ambiguity means what? Ambiguity, that confusion. Ambiguity means it is confusion. Confusion. Suppose one word I will be given, bank. One word I will be given, that ambiguity, that I will be given confusion, that bank, one word I will be given, bank, that deposit the money, you call it as bank, and bank, riverside also you call it as bank, riverside you call it as, riverside also you call it as bank. So bank, the same word only, the bank, deposit the money you call it as bank, riverside also you call it as bank. That is the confusion, that is the ambiguity. I will told that ambiguity is the confusion. I given one example for that one ambiguity, that is bank. So the deposit the money also you call it as bank, and riverside also you call it as bank. That is the word, and that is a confusion. Next, in that structural ambiguity, I give one example for that one structural ambiguity. The old man, the boat, like this I will be given. The old man, the boat. What do you write this here? That is confusion will be there. So you write it as, what do you write? The old man or the old boat. The old man or the old boat. Like this you should be right for the structural ambiguity. Next, you go for the second one, word sense. In the word sense, I will be given, I saw a bat. I saw a bat in the park. I saw a bat in the park. So here I will be given one sentence, I saw a bat in the park. So bat is there, word sense. Bat, used to play also you called it as bat. Used to play cricket or anything, used to play, that also you called it as bat. And that animal also you called it as bat. That is the concept. So bat is animal also you call it as bat, and used to play cricket, anything you should be play, that you also you call it as bat. That the concept. And next, event and entity. Event means what? Event is the action. Event is the action. So event is, that is action, and entity is the, that person, name, organization, all those things, that you call it as what? Entity. That is the difference. So event is the action and entity is the person, name, organization. That concept you should be explained for that event and entity. Next, predicate argument structure. Predicate is that main verb. Predicate is the, that is the main verb. Main verb. Argument is the subject and object. Subject and object. So that main predicate is the main verb. So the cat chased the mouse. Chased, that is the main verb. Cat and mouse, that is the subject and object. Like this you should be predicate argument structure. Meaning represent, that is the final, that is the representation of the meaning of the sentence, that you call it as meaning representation. So these are all the semantic interpretation. It is based on the sentence level analysis, that is a sentence based analysis. What are the requirements for that, for the semantic, what are the 5 requirements? Structural ambiguity, word sense, event and entity, predicate argument structure, and meaning representation. So in the structural ambiguity, that ambiguity is the confusion. So in the confusion, that ambiguity, I will given one example, that is bank. The bank that deposit the money also you call it as bank, and reverse side also you call it as bank, that I should be told. And next I will be given word sense. Word sense I will be given in a structural ambiguity. I given one example, the old man, the boat, like this I will given. So I given as the old man or the old boat, like this I will be given. Word sense, I give one example, I saw a bat in the park. Bat is you that you used to play, that also you call it as bat, and animal also you call it as bat, that is the word sense. Event and entity resolution. Event means that is the action, that is the event, and entity is that is you call it that action. This the entity is the person, name, organization, location. These are all that what entity. Predicate argument structure. The predicate, that is the main verb. The cat chased the mouse. Chase is the main verb, so that is the predicate, and argument is the cat and mouse. That anyway, these are all that you explain in the semantic interpretation. So you should be saw the today class NLP, that what is the main thing, what is the abbreviation for the NLP, why you go for the NLP, the text or sentence converted into vectorization, what are the methods you should be used, back of words, TF, IDF, like this you should be used for that one. These are all the methods, but vector, these are all the methods. Main thing what they will go for that method for the sentence or text converted into vectorization. And next, what are the modules? What are the levels of modules you should be, that modules, that corpus, tokenization, normalization, 2 categories, one is stemming and lemmatization, and sentiment analysis. Sentiment, that is a customer review, customer feedback. I go for one movie, that movie is good now, that is positive review. The movie is bad, like this I say na, that is negative review. The movie is good or bad, like this I say na, that is neutral. Like this you should be explained for that one. Tokenization, I already told that each, that sentence you should be given each one word, you call it as tokens. Suppose natural language processing, like this I will give a natural 1 token, language 1 token, processing 1 token, like this you should be for that you should be tell the for that natural, that is a tokenization. Normalization, 2 categories, one is stemming and lemmatization. It not give the proper meaning of the word, that is the stemming. It give the proper meaning of the word, that is the lemma, that is the lemmatization. And next, that semantic interpretation, that sentence based, and that there will be 5 requirements. These are you should be explained for the semantic interpretation. Next, n-gram models. N-gram models. In the n-gram models, you should be explain unigram model means what? Unigram, bigram, and trigram. In the name itself, you understand unigram, that is single, bigram 2, trigram 3. So unigram is single word. The bigram is 2 words. Trigram is 3 words. Like this, you should be explained for the n-gram models. You should be explained that unigram, bigram, using the unigram probability. What is the formula for the unigram probability? Bigram probability, what is the formula? And trigram probability, what is the formula? These all you should be explained for that. What? For the n-gram models. Next, in that, next you go for that, this one, that n-gram models. So unigram, bigram, trigram. So unigram is the single word, bigram is the 2 words, and trigram is the 3 words. That you should be explained for that what n-gram models. Next, you go for that movement phenomena in language. Movement phenomena in language. In the movement phenomena language, you should be know that question formation, question formation, question formation. Next, there will be passive sentence, passive sentence, passive sentence, and topicalization. Third one, relative classes, relative classes, and topicalization. In the movement phenomena, you should be know that in language that question formation means what, passive sentence means what, and relative classes means what, and topicalization means what. Like this, you should be one by one explain the movement phenomena. Previous I told that the NLP means what are the methods you should be used for the NLP, what are the steps followed in the NLP, and next what are the modules in the NLP, and next to semantic interpretation means what are the requirements for the semantic interpretation, why you go for the NLP. Like this is next, in that question formation there will be WH movement, that is that WH movement, that is you will be WH movement, that is the WH movement, that is the question formation. So here I will be given as John bought a book, John bought a book. So I will be given as John bought a book. Like this I will be given. That will be I will be what did John buy? What did John buy? Like this I will be given what did John buy? Like this I will given, that is that question formation. So you will be given, that is a question formation. I will a question formation. Like this I will be given for that one. I will be given for that WH movement. This is that question formation. So that is what did John buy? Like this, what did John buy? Like this I will be given, that is the question formation. Second one is the passive sentence. So what I give passive sentence, in the active sentence what I give now, I give one example. What I give now, the teacher explained the lesson. The teacher explained the lesson. That is the active. And passive sentence, the lesson was explained by the teacher. The lesson was explained by the teacher. That is the passive sentence. Okay, so in that question formation, that is the question WH movement. That will be what did the John buy? Who, when? Like this you will give now, that is the question formation. In that passive sentence, the teacher explained the lesson. That is the active sentence. Passive sentence is the lesson was explained by the teacher. That you should be explained for that passive sentence. Next, you go for the topicalization. In the topicalization, there will be, I want to give one example for that one. The example, the book I really like. This book I this book I really like. So I really like this book. The books I really, what do you write? This book I really like. Like this I will be given. So in that topicalization, it in front of the sentence to emphasis. In front of the sentence to emphasis. That is the main concept. So in the movement phenomena, you should be explain that question formation, passive sentence, and relative sentence, and topicalization. So I really like this book. Now this book I really like. Like this you will be given. So in front, that will be parsing in front of the sentence to emphasize it. That is the concept you should be explained for that. What topicalization. So next, these are all the main topics. You should be saw that in that NLP. You should be, these are all the topics. monolingual information interval, multilingual information interval. So you should be converted that from one language to another language, from multilingual information interval, from Hindi to Telugu, from English to Tamil. Like this, you should be converted. That you should be language. You should be converted. So you will be using multi languages. Okay, that is the multilingual information retrieval. So these are all the first parsing. That parsing technique you should be treated. That is a top-down parsing and bottom-up parsing. In the parsing technique, you should be using that top-down parsing and bottom. So bottom-up parsing you should be bottom-up. That you will be do bottom. You should be bottom to up. You should be go for that one. That is the parsing. That technique you should be used for that one. That is the concept you should be explaining the parsing technique also. And CFG, context free grammar. So in the context free grammar, you should be using some set of rules. So you should be follow some rules. Okay, in English, subject, verb, object, like this you will give no. So subject, subject, verb, object, like this only you should be given for English. Okay, so some CFG, that is that context free grammar. CFG, that is the context free grammar. Context free grammar, that is that you will be using that in the context free grammar, that you should be using that some set of rules you should be follow, some set of rules you should be followed for that what, for that context free grammar, that you should be explained for that for that what CFG you should be explained. And next same you should be in the gap threading, like this some of the topic is that in the gap threading also, gap threading one of the topic in the CFG, and one of the topic also gap threading. In the gap threading also you should be explained that WH movement, relative classes formation and topicalization. That four things you should be explained for that this one question formation, relative class formation and topicalization. That three things you should be explained for the gap threading, that you should be explained for that one. These are all that come under the third unit, or fourth unit will come. Third unit most probably that movement phenomena, gap threading, CFG all come under that third unit. For second unit you will based all you will come as a parsing technique. That first unit, what are the levels, what are the steps you follow, what are the applications of the NLP. These are all the topics in the NLP. That is the first basic thing that you should be explained for that one. So today once again I will be explain for you. So first you should be, what are the topics you should be sana. First NLP means what? That NLP, natural language processing. What are the levels of the NLP? So there will be 5 levels. What are the levels of the NLP? That will be 5 level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 levels you should be. First one only it is based on the morphological only, it is based on the word level analysis. Remaining all are sentence based analysis, that you should be explained for that one. And what are the NLP modules? In the NLP modules, that will be explained that corpus means what, tokenization means what, normalization, there will be stemming and lemon, that you should be explained. And what are the methods? Methods you should be used, word to vector, bag of words, 1, 2, 3. So bag of words, TF, IDF and word to vector, that is the methods you should be explained for that. This method you should be explained for that. So all you should be converted. What you will do now? The sentence or text converted into vectorization. Remove the stop removers, and that you should be explained for that one. Next, sentiment analysis. That sentiment analysis is that a concept customer review. That is the customer review or customer feedback. That concept I should be explained for that sentiment analysis. That will be that the product is good na, that is positive review. The product is bad, worst, like this na, negative review. I say the product is good, another person say bad, like this na, that is neutral. That you should explain for that one. And next is semantic interpretation. Semantic interpretation, it is mainly based on the sentence based analysis. There will be some requirements. I will be given some requirements. That will be structural ambiguity, word sense, event and entity, resolution, predicate argument structure and meaning representation. That I should be explained for that one. That is the semantic interpretation that will be given. And next 7 n-gram models. N-gram models there will be what I told, unigram, bigram, trigram. So unigram single, bigram 2 and trigram is 3. That you should be explained for the n-gram models. And last you see that movement phenomena, that question formation, WH movement, that is a question formation, relative classes and topicalization. So that will be explained in the movement phenomena, that you should be explained in the movement phenomena in the language. And same that ninth CFG, context free grammar, CFG. So in the context free grammar, that is the same set of rules, some rules you should be followed for that context free subject verb object like this. You should be follow the some rules that you will be explaining that what the context free grammar. And last one you should be saw that what the gap threading. In the gap threading also you should be explain the that WH movement and question formation, that is a WH movement, question formation, relative classes formation and topicalization. These are all you should be explained for. These are all the topics today. Topic I should be explained for that all that NLP concept. So main thing you go for NLP like this now. That main thing, that text or sentence converted into vectorization. That is the main thing for you for that NLP. Okay. I complete my lecturer video. Thank you for you one and all.